All right, welcome. We're back, Nick. Welcome back here. Hunter Plon, Assistant Athletics Director for Athletic Operations, joining in. We are here with head coach Nick Meseck. Nick, I think you're going your fourth year. It's crazy. Well, fourth year as head coach, fifth year overall. Yep. Crazy how time flies. First day of practice, first morning practice in the books. And Nick, what did you kind of see from your team? Obviously, a lot of newcomers, a lot of upperclassmen. But what did you like from the first Monday?
You know, it's fun that first day. You're just kind of going through some of the basics and then get everyone together, see what kind of chemistry people have together. So it's fun being back in here and just seeing everybody back.
Right. Yeah, it was good to see everyone back Friday, Saturday, now first day in the books. But you're back with a lot of upperclassmen as well. A lot of juniors, one senior in Dana Melby. But what is kind of their role going to be this year? Is it to lead? It's going to be making an impact on the floor, obviously. But what's their role kind of off the floor, on the floor, things like that?
Yeah, being vocal. I mean, we have a fairly big freshman class or incoming class that we had. So just kind of showing them, how the conference is, how our daily operations kind of go, but also being that leader on the court, showing them what it kind of takes to make it on the court.
So we talked about the upperclassmen, 5 new freshmen, including a transfer Penelope, who's been at a pair of Division I schools. But what do you kind of expect from them to kind of fit in here with their role and try to build on the success this year?
Yeah, just finding a spot, kind of figuring out where everyone's comfortable, who they're comfortable by, what rotations we might be in. That's what the first kind of week is figuring out, right? So it's seeing who fits well with who and where our strengths and weaknesses are and kind of playing for our strengths.
Well, Nick, a lot of things change in the NSIC, players, coaches, things like that. One thing that doesn't change is this conference is always going to be good. It's got the Concordia St. Paul, 9-time national championship, St. Cloud State, went to the Elite 8 last year. How do you kind of tell your team, look, this conference is really, really good. Every Friday, Saturday, you're going to have to strap them on. You're going to have to play really well.
Yep. We treat it like a D1 conference, honestly. I think that's kind of the level that we have to play at. And I think our conference is going to look a little bit different this year just from people who have graduated from certain places and certain teams. But it's going to be a gauntlet no matter what. So it just kind of preparing them, but once we get playing, obviously it's a little easier to kind of see.
And there's no winnable game. There's a lot of winnable games, but what I mean is there's no game. Yeah, you can't take any nights off. So how do you kind of tell the girls that whoever you're playing, you better be ready to go?
Yep, just being prepared and being consistent with how we prepare, how we watch film, how we, go into our scouting reports and everything like that.
So last thing for you, Nick, a cool experience for the girls this year. They're going to head to the East Coast for the first time in program history, head to New Hampshire. What kind of all is that going to be about? Obviously, you want to bring back 4 wins, but it's also going to be a cool experience, team bonding, things like that. So what kind of went into your mindset is scheduling those games and playing different teams that you've never seen before?
Right. Honestly, we had a couple things fall through, so this kind of just was an opportunity for us, which we're very grateful to be a part of. But I've never really been out there either, so it's going to be kind of new to me too. But I think there's a lot of things different out there that we can do that we haven't been able to do in the past, and see some new teams we've never really seen.
Yeah, I'm excited to go out there too. I'll be out there with you, so it's going to be fun. That was head coach Nick Meseck. Season opener, September 5th, as we head to the East Coast, so it should be fun. Stay around on goldeneaglesports.com. We'll have content all week long. Hey, welcome back. We're back with the first day of practice. We had Coach Nick Meseck earlier. Now we have an upperclassman. Emma Malek, it's crazy to say you're an upperclassman, but you are a junior now from Plainfield, Illinois. Emma, first question I have to ask you is, when's your uncle going to come to a game? I ask you this all the time.
I don't know. I'm going to have to get him up here.
Ryan Debster, if you're watching this, come to a game. I want to meet you. Anyways, first morning practice in the books. Emma, I asked Nick the same question. How do you feel that the team had a good first practice today or what?
It was a good first practice. The first day is always really messy naturally. We're just working on team chemistry and just kind of figuring out how everyone plays and how we work together. So.
What's your role going to be, Emma, this year? Obviously, you have a lot of big junior class, 1 senior too. But what's kind of you feel is your role this year, trying to get all these six new people into the program?
Yeah, I think definitely we're going to take them under our wing. We were once in that spot, especially we came in as a really big freshman class, and they're going to make an impact. So we just want to get them ready, and we were in their shoes. So yeah, just kind of show them the way in the NSIC and at Crookston.
What do you think the strength of the program is going to be this year? Obviously, we bring back Waz, obviously in the back row, but what do you think is going to be a big strength of the team this year?
Honestly, I think being so new is a strength. People really aren't going to know what to expect. We look a lot different than last year, but I think that can go to our benefit, and people might be a little surprised, and we're going to figure it out, and I think that's it's good for us. It may not look good, hey, whole new team, but I think it'll, shock some people and hopefully get some more W's.
You've played now, 50 NSIC matches? It's close to 50 in your career. What do you tell the freshmen? Say, hey, this is one of the toughest conferences in Division II, right? With all the teams that are so good. So what are you going to tell the freshmen their first game? It's against Wayne State College. That's their first match. But what do you say going into every Friday, Saturday? Like, hey, we got to play well or else we're going to be
right. And there's always a part of me that's like, we have to be realistic, but at the same time, we are capable of competing. It is the toughest conference. Like, I wasn't very familiar with it until I came in, and it's like, hey, you're going to go play against these huge girls. And so it's just, telling them, hey, this is how it's going to be, but don't back down. Like, we are right there with them. And yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of getting to it and seeing what it's like. So they will see. Yep.
So we go to the East Coast for the first time ever in program history. Emma, what are you most excited for? Obviously, we want to bring back 4 wins in New Hampshire, Massachusetts. But what kind of you are most excited for as we head to the East Coast in early September?
Honestly, I've never been out there, so I'm excited for that. Just seeing new places. We see a lot of places here at Crookston. So I'm just excited for that. And I think we have a good lineup of games that we can kind of get the feel of things before conference play starts.
I told Emma I have a trivia question for her. She's not prepared for it. So we are heading to New Hampshire, right?
Correct.
You might not be very familiar with New Hampshire. What is the state capital of New Hampshire?
Oh my God.
If you're watching, leave it in the comments. I want to see if people can get this. But what is the state capital of New Hampshire?
I would say it starts with like a C.
You're there. You're close.
New Hampshire. Concord!
Good job. She got it.
Yes!
That was
He
Concord.
was going to get me.
Concord, New Hampshire. I thought I stumped her, but Emma got
I'm
it.
up on my geography.
She's too smart for me. But Emma, this was fun. Glad to have you back.
Yes.
And season opener, home opener. Let's do home opener, September 19th when we host Wayne State College.
Be there.